Welcome. And if this is your first time here, my name is Ileane. And in today's live stream, we're going to talk about what's new with YouTube. Oh my gosh, YouTube has a new studio and Facebook has a new app. So let's jump into today's live stream. And if you're watching this on replay, thank you so much. We do a weekly live stream here on YouTube, and we are always talking about YouTube or social media. Podcasting is another one of our favorite topics. And if you're a patron, then you get to be one of the first to be notified when we go live. And for example, we have a couple of patrons who are already here. Shout out to Katie and shout out to Andrew. Thank you guys for coming. And things are always changing at such a fast pace, guys. It is so hard to keep up. So I'm going to try to make things a little easier for you. And one of the things that you guys may be interested in seeing is this new studio from YouTube. Let's talk about YouTube first, shall we? Okay, I'm going to hide my picture-in-picture for this because I think this is important, and I want to try to zoom in here so you can see. And I will post a link in a sec. Just give me a second. Actually, I don't know if I can post a link right at this moment, but I will. I will definitely put the link in the description later on. So here is a new look to the YouTube Creator Studio. Like, hey, and I see Yankees Outdoors here. Hey, hey, hey. And Barb T USA. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Great. So I don't know why they decided to come up with a new studio. And for those who don't remember the old studio, let me just bring that up really quickly. In fact, this is probably the one that everybody's familiar with. I actually go to my video manager. I have that set as a bookmark. And I'll just see what happens if, I don't know if I can still go to the old Creator Studio because I switched over. So let's see if I can still show you the old one. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, here you go. So here's the old Creator Studio where you can see the, let me make this bigger, try to take up the full screen here. Zoom in a little bit more. Okay, I think you can see a little bit better now. Here you'll see that you have these little, what they call widgets. And you could kind of move these things around if you want to have your analytics up at the top, or the comments, or these little tips that YouTube likes to give you. And here's the list of my videos. Okay. And I never really liked wasting too much time on this page. Also, you can add a widget. Oh, these, in fact, I've added all the widgets because I think the last time I showed you guys this, I just went on and add everything because I honestly never come to this page unless I'm doing a demo like I'm doing right now. Basically, this page means nothing to me. This is the page that they have switched over to now. And I don't know if it's going to be a little bit more useful, but it looks like so far, because honestly, I am taking a first look at this right along with you guys, because my friend Alfredo Tigolo, he actually posted the link, and that's why I said I might not be able to grab it really quickly. Oh, hey, Art Faux Design and Painting is here. And your notifications are finally working great. And Ruth from What's the 411 TV. Hey, Ileane, I just finished listening to my YouTube live podcast from, oh, okay. So let me open this up because I see some more folks are here as well. And you guys say hi to each other too. And make sure you click on those 3 dots. Like Andrew, for sure, you definitely want to go over to his channel because I got some tips from him this week that I'll be sharing with you guys soon as well. And Rodney, hey, Rodney, I don't think I ever told you that my friend's name is Mr. Rodney. So I always remember your name for sure. Okay, everybody. So let's see. I think if I'm showing Chrome, I have to show the chat as well. But let's see if I could just make it a little bit smaller. All right. Or put it, okay, I think it put it to the back now. Okay, so this makes more sense to me. It never made sense to me to have those widgets in that old dashboard that I just showed you. Pretty much when you're coming in here, you're either coming to check on the status of some of your videos, or maybe perhaps to change something, because I do see there's edit buttons here. So if I wanted to turn off, make this video now from being public, I can make unlisted or private, I'm assuming. See, there's the options there. Or if I wanted to turn off the monetization, I could do that there, which I'm sure I'm not going to do. If you want to ad free, guys, get YouTube Red. I swear it's the best $10 investment ever for a person that's on YouTube every day. But anyway, and then you can quickly check your view count and your comments. All right. So now let's just, it says, it could give me a tour, but how about we just close that tour out, right? Because I think I feel better when I'm at the helm. Okay. Nice. They color coded our analytics and these charts. Whoa. High five, YouTube. That just makes it so much easier to look at. Like you automatically, your eye gets drawn to this. What happened on November the 17th? I didn't mean to do it. Whatever it was, I swear I won't do it again. It's okay, guys. I'm confident with my subscriber growth. That's fine. I'm not supposed to be showing you guys this little widget here, so we won't talk about that one. And it shows me my views and real-time views. And honestly, most of the time, I think this would be for the last 48 hours. Okay, 48 hours. The 1.1 thousand views for me over the last 48 hours has been a real constant for me for the last year and a half, probably. Every now and then it may dip up to, I think the highest was 1,300 views, and then the lowest was 1,000. So 1,100 is pretty much my mean number there. And Katie's agreeing with me. She loves YouTube Red, no ads. And then Andrew said, I may learn to like the new studio. May being the operative word. Yeah, well, honestly, Andrew, they had nowhere to go but up because the widgets just weren't getting it. I mean, if we wanted to be into blogging, because to me, widgets are for bloggers. If you want to be a blogger, you're not on YouTube, right? Because we're visual learners and we don't care about widgets. We want data when we come in here. We want to be able to manage our content. So this, to me, already is a slam dunk. I absolutely love it. Okay, so here's the real-time views from the last few published videos. This is stuff that we could always see before, but I just love the idea that this is more colorful. Now, I'm not sure if we can drag these around. Doesn't look like we can. Oh, I can go in there and get more details. Very cool. I'm going to go back. I didn't even realize that I was clicking on it that way. All right. And of course, anytime you see that little question mark inside of a circle, it's saying, get more information about what this represents. All right. And the view duration. Okay. So we're at the bottom of the page. So I think that's good for an overview. And then from there, of course, we can always click in here and change the length of time, the default on that. Then we can go in here and find out more about revenue. Then we can go in here and find out more about discovery. I don't see anything new so far. I'm mostly seeing just a reorganization of the layout. And if anybody sees anything new, please mention it in the comments and I'll make sure I go back. All right, this is all good information to have. We're not actually looking at the information right now. Just want to go through here. This is very much like the app that's on our phones. Now, with that said, there's a problem with the Creator Studio on our phones. And I'll be curious to see if this interface has that same problem. No, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I just made a comment in one of my private Facebook groups for YouTubers, okay, about the Studio app and how the Studio app is lacking something major. And the one thing that you cannot find in your app on your mobile phone is this piece right here, your end screens. Your end screen report is not in the mobile app. So this is an indication to me they'll be bringing this end screen stats into the mobile app rather quickly. So hang on, let's see if we got any other comments here I need to see. Okay. When do these changes take effect? Yankees, you can go over to this new Studio app now. I just don't happen to have the link on me to get to it, but it's something like youtube.com. Oh, it's probably, all right, here, try this one, studio.youtube.com. And I'm going to put that in the chat. I'm pretty sure that's how you get there. Okay, studio.youtube.com. Try that and let me know if that works. Okay, and I wonder if they're going to show any attention to the app. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yankees, good. You were reading my mind. Mine don't look nothing like that. I think it's just an interface refresh, but I haven't seen any actual new information. Yes, Andrew, this is the one thing that's new. And we can go into the app later, but since we're going to do the Facebook stuff, we'll go before we do the Facebook stuff that's on the mobile. So that's the reason why I'm using Ecamm Live today, because I know I want to do some mobile screen sharing as well. Okay, so here's something that you guys should all check out. You know what? Let me stop screen sharing for a second so I can go over into the group where Alfredo gave me that link, okay? Because I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the right link. All right? Because I think this is important because you guys are probably on desktop. So it would be really cool if you could go and look at this while I'm showing it to you and make sure. Yep, I gave it. It's the right one. https://studio.youtube.com. That is it. Okay, so now let me get back to what I think is really important. Just check mine. Still have widgets. I think you have to opt into this. Okay, I think it's going to ask you, do you want to switch over to the new one? When you click on that, oh, see, I didn't put the S, and let me just make sure. I'm just going to give you the correct link with the S, because the S may be throwing you to the old one. You know, that doesn't make sense, but anyway, I'm going to throw the S in there anyhow, just in case. Try it again, guys, and see if you get an option to update to the new one. Yep, works on desktop. Great. Yes, studio.youtube.com. Yep. And maybe that's just the URL that it shows, but when you actually click on that URL, you will get into something that asks you if you want to update to the new studio. All right. Hopefully. Now, when you go into these analytics, it's really important that we look at these end screen element types and the top videos by end screens, because the end screens and the cards are the only places that we get a chance to really promote our other content, other than saying it verbally and then, of course, within the description. We all know that you got to be a real die-hard fan to actually scroll down to the description. And then on top of that, to click a link in the description and go to another video. All right. So this is why the cards and the end screens are super important for keeping your viewers and, you know, people, even if they're not your subscribers, on YouTube by referring them to other videos, right? Most of us are probably doing our own videos, but you can also refer folks to other people's videos. You do know that. No option. Go straight in for new one for me. Okay, great, Andrew. Katie, let us know how you make it out because you said you still had those widgets. We don't want those widgets anymore. We want to get rid of those widgets. And try it on Chrome too, Katie, just to make sure. And all right, so it's important that we look at these. So with that said, let me go back to that screen share so we can actually look at my real things here. All right, let's get the chat in the back a little. Sorry, guys, just for the screen sharing purposes. Okay, so the different end screen elements. All right, now if you're not familiar with end screens, you're new to YouTube, this is your first time hearing about end screens, please go back and watch the video. I will place a card around here somewhere, probably on this side, on the left at the top of the screen. I'm sorry, on the right at the top of the screen. There'll be a card link to show you the video that I did, and it's a short video to explain what an end screen is and how to create the end screens. So some of the choices that we have, I'll still have the widgets. No suggestion to change to new studio. I don't know why, Katie. It does have an option to switch back to classic. Yes, it does have that option to switch back to classic. And like Andrew said, if you look over on my screen at the bottom right, it's saying Creator Studio Classic. So Katie, why don't you just Google new YouTube Creator Studio, Creator Studio Beta, something like that. Just Google that and see if that helps. All right. So back to my point here about the end screens and why they're so important and why it's important to come in here and look. You have different elements, and all of our YouTube gurus such as Daryl Eves and Roberto Blake and Tim Schmoyer and Owen Hemsath and Nick Nimmin and Brian G. Johnson, and I hope I didn't forget anybody, love you guys, have all said to use best for viewer. Now, we have this tendency that we always think we want to steer people from one video to another because it makes sense logically. But we got to remember that YouTube has all the data on individual users, and they know what users like to watch. And they know their search history. So it's best to let YouTube decide. And here we go. Best for viewer is the #1 item here, but also playlist is good as well. Some people actually been clicking on my website, but that's a big jump from 1% to 0.3. And then the crowdfunding, which is my Patreon, that was also 0.3 clicks as well. So now the top videos on the end screens, and it's good to know these are videos that I chose to put there, was about TubeBuddy, and I know that I have a lot of folks who use my referral link and they enjoy my TubeBuddy tutorials. The Ileane extension for Chrome, I'm surprised that was a great end screen, but hey, good to know. I need to do more videos about that. How to add YouTube cards on your videos, fantastic, because we were just talking about that, and we will be adding a card about that. And how to stream to YouTube with Wirecast Go app is a video that I probably won't be doing a follow-up on, but I do tons of live streaming videos that I could put in its place, and live stream on Facebook Live from desktop, which is an amazing thing that we will always talk about here. And so I'm glad to see that one showing up there. All right, so Rodney's got a lot to say over here. Rodney, what are you saying? newtube.com.new, and maybe that's it. Okay, she is using Chrome, so yeah, you probably have to opt into the new YouTube, and then in order to get there, then you should have it, but then I can't put full website in. YouTube, okay, .com/new. Yes. I can type that in, and Rodney. If your studio is still the old layout, look at the lower left corner of YouTube Studio and click on Beta. That's let's try that. Let's see. I'm already in the beta, so I may not see that option, but let's check it out. Sorry, guys, I have to kind of jump through hoops to get back to the old YouTube studio because, like I said, never go there. So let's see. Oh, well, probably because I already opted into it, Katie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not screen sharing. My fault. My bad. Probably because I already opted into it. I actually have this link here that says YouTube Studio Beta. And, but I also like Rodney's suggestion. And thank you so much for making that suggestion, Rodney, that you have to have the new YouTube theme first, and then they'll ask you about that. So anyway, Katie, if you don't get it, you can catch up. Don't worry, honey. You come back. If it does, those last two options that we gave you don't work, it's okay. Come back and follow along with us here, and then you can go back to it later, and we will figure it out for you before this weekend is out. Okay, so here's playlists. This, once again, this is nothing new. So far, the only thing that we've actually seen new were the in-screen little graphs. That was not in this studio. And in a minute, I'm going to go over to the app to show you that it's not there. Okay, so, it's just basically telling you what playlists are getting a lot of watch time and all that, which I love the fact that my Anchor, this is just my Anchor music track. So basically the music tracks and my yoga tracks, and then one that I did for HostGator, which is really just HostGator videos that I put into a playlist, and the Canva videos, same thing. Other people's Canva tutorials. So that's okay though. I'm still helping YouTube create views and watch time. All right, so now let's go to the comments tab here. And yep, pretty standard, just the comments. And then there's one that's likely spam, so I'm not even going to click on that because I don't want to give, if it is a spammer, I don't want to give them any airtime. So now let's see, missing features. Until all the features are built, you can switch to Creator Classics. Yeah, I guess this is just a way to give us quick links to go back to the old. That's no big deal. That's just missing features. Okay. And here it tells us what's new. And this is a pop-up that comes up over on the left. And we're not going to go into that because I don't even like the way that looks. All right. Okay. Switch between YouTube Studio and Creator Studio Classic. And it's just that same link that we already gave you, Katie, studio.youtube.com. And you may just need to reboot if you still didn't get in there. All right, so let's see what art faux design and painting. How do I get my videos from my personal account to my branding page? I don't think you're able to still do that. This is something that they used to let us do with Google Plus. However, now that the Google Plus has been extracted, that little connection between the YouTube channel and Google Plus is no longer. You may not be able to do that. You literally need to upload the videos again on the other channel. I hate to give you that as a quick answer, but from my experience, I have never seen anybody that was able to do what you just asked. So if anybody knows anything else other than that, please, please, please type in the comments for Art Faux Design and Painting Inc. And, guys, if you're ever in that scenario and you're like, you started out on this personal page and then you decide that you wanted to do a brand YouTube channel and you're like, oh no, maybe I want to go back to the personal, or the other way around. I should have just kept with the branding. Honestly, I think the personal makes more sense for somebody who's not sure which way to go. Like if you're already doing a brand and that's what you want and you're getting good results with that, stick with it. But if you're somebody that's kind of like, I'm not really sure which one. Go with the personal, because with the personal, you can always branch off into all different topics until you're sure exactly what you want to focus on. With the brand page, it's that brand and that's it. So if you change your mind and you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to use that topic. I want to go into a totally different topic because this new thing just started happening in my life and I want to talk about that now. You can't do it. You got to start a whole new channel. Whereas even with your old channel, even if you change topics and change the focus, you don't lose those view counts. Like for example, for me on this channel, I started off mainly talking about blogging and AdSense. All right. I talked about that a lot, even though I talked about social media some as well. But if I would have decided back when it was okay to switch back and forth, if I would have decided that I'm going to name my channel Basic Blog Tips, well, right now I would be kind of stuck because I don't talk about blogging anymore. Very rarely, just a little teeny bit. So I'm glad that I stuck with my name because all those views that I have on videos that were about blogging are still there. They're still part of my channel. However, I don't talk about that. And you guys seem to love this topic because the chat room is just blowing up right now. So let's see what you're saying over here. Okay. All right. So wait a minute. Let me put it on the screen share too, because I think you guys are saying some good stuff here. All right. So I'm going to bring it in the middle. Okay. So let's get rid of this help. Oh, sorry about that. I brought it in the middle and then forgot that I can't do two things at once here with this app. Okay. Here we go now. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me on that, guys. A little shuffle there. All right. And Rodney says, oh, go to branding page YouTube channel and create playlists of what you want on branding page is the easiest way. Thank you, Andrew. You're so brilliant. Yeah, because Andrew has probably seen a lot of our friends, especially the Google Plus side of things, that have had the same dilemma. And this is the best solution for that, is to create playlists. And I just showed you examples of where people are looking at my playlist, and most of those playlists that are getting watched have other people's videos in them. And even though it's you, it's just on your other channel. Okay, so that's okay. You can still get watched. I changed my channel to my name because I want to make my name my brand. Yes, Rodney, your name is your brand, even if you don't make it your brand. Your name is always your brand. Well, I'm glad you made that switch, Rodney. I think we should all do that. And Rodney, nope, figured out how to turn on dark theme, but that's it. Still have widgets on my channel dashboard. So Katie, maybe perhaps YouTube did not roll it out to all users. That's a possibility, Katie. So I'm not 100% sure about that, but I would say don't worry about it. You can always come back and watch this. And honestly, you know me. You got any questions about it once you finally do get it? Holla at your girl. I got you covered. All right. So Rodney says, so on the dashboard page, there's a blue link for Beta Studio. Yeah, so it looks like Katie just doesn't have it. She doesn't have the link anywhere. So it's possible that, sometime, and honestly, I did not hear about this rollout from YouTube or from any of the other YouTubers that I follow, maybe because I just missed it this week, but I heard about it from Alfredo, and I guess Alfredo heard about it from maybe a Roberto Blake or a Nick Nimmin or something like that. I'm not really sure. Okay, hey, Beauty Bubble. All righty, so let's just real quick recap with this new YouTube Studio. You just get a different view of your videos, and you also see the pencil here where you can edit certain things there. There's some things that I'm seeing that you really can't do here. Let's see what happens when I click on the three dots. I can share it. I can edit the title and description. I can view on YouTube. But it doesn't give me links to edit the closed captions or to get into the enhancements tools. So that's kind of limited. So I'm still going to keep the old one real handy because, you know, why have extra steps to get to different links? So let's just go in here and see what happens when I click on edit title. Yeah, and it does not take me to the regular interface. It just takes me to a little short description and title that I can, and it really means just to edit the description and title. Wow. So this is quick when you want to be quick, but when you want to do something more, you need to, I guess if you just click on the video, let's see what happens now. Okay. I'm glad I came back here because I didn't think to click on the video before. All right, so here we go. Get the big picture. Clicking here takes you up a level to give you the wider view of your content. All right, we don't want to click there. We just want to see here. All right, this is the regular screen that we normally would see. Of course, all my TubeBuddy stuff is not there, and my vidIQ stuff is not. So it's really not busy as it normally would be for me. And here you go with monetization is over here, which it used to be a tab, so that's different. I'm glad we went into this. Jeez. And then here's those advanced options, which are, you know, looks like most of those same options are there. Where's the place where you click your location? I don't see that. You know, where you can say you're, like for me, I say I'm in Philadelphia. I don't see that on this page. So it's okay, though. I always wondered why. I don't think I ever get any more viewers in Philadelphia for having that information. Okay, the thumbnail. Picking the thumbnail thing has changed quite a bit, hasn't it? Interesting. And so you could download the old thumbnail before you change it. This is a nice change. And it kind of gives you a better view of what you're actually, those little oddball. Remember they used to get you in all these really odd positions, but they actually didn't get me any odd positions. Just you know, I was doing screen sharing and stuff, so I wouldn't want that to be the thumbnail. But cool. Okay, so I'm glad I actually clicked on a video. So in order to get all the full stuff that we're used to getting, let's go back to the old studio just to remind those who may not be like in and out of this dashboard all the time like I am on that same video. What I was saying is that's only on the new one is only giving you options to edit the title and description, which was called info and settings, but it didn't give me a link to the enhancements or the end screens or the cards or the closed captions or the link to download the video. And I'm skipping over some things like promote. That would be if you were actually going to pay YouTube or Google to promote your content. And I'm skipping over audio. That would be if this was like some kind of slideshow, which I wanted to replace with some royalty-free music. I never, ever, well, I've used it one time, but I don't use that. And I don't really talk about it too much either. Okay, but not being able to access the end screens and the cards from that new studio is rather odd. Okay, closed captions I can see because not everybody uses closed captions, but we're all expected to have cards and end screens on our video. So I'm just making sure I didn't miss it on any of these other tabs here. No, so you still, technically right now, you still need to have the old version. And it does say missing features. And here's the missing features, the end screens, the cards. Oh, translations, I forgot about that. And more. Why make me click more? Why can't you put the list of everything here? Okay. Sorry, guys. I just realized that's kind of small. So sorry if you missed any of that. But I kind of talked you through it. So really quickly, you know, it's a nice interface. It's nice and uncluttered, but the reason why it's so clean and uncluttered is because all the options aren't there. So YouTube needs to figure out a way to have all the options of things that we can do with our video on one of these screens You know, they actually took away a tab, which is the monetization tab, and they just changed it into an option. I guess you can turn it on or off there. But, you know, it's a step ahead. It's definitely a step ahead. But to me, it makes sense that if you're going to have the new interface, don't make it so clunky that I have to go back. Because every time I upload a video, and this is what you should be doing too, whether it's a live stream or an upload, you should always, always, always add a card and an end screen, at least one card, sometimes more than one, depending upon how long your video is. But you always add cards and end screens to your videos. Every single video. And I know somebody right there saying, oh, oops, I forgot to add the cards. I forgot to put the end screen. Yeah, go do it right now. I'll still be here when you get back. Every video should have that. Seriously. Okay. I think I made my point. All right, let's go look at the chat room and see. I followed the YouTube blog and was not in there about this update to studio. Okay, yeah, Rodney. I don't follow the blog only because I follow all the people that follow the blog. So but cool, Rodney. I'm glad you do. And just subscribe to your channel. I'll be watching later. Yeah, Rodney has some great tutorials over there. He does YouTube tutorials about YouTube as well. Rodney, do you do anything else besides YouTube tutorials? Can't remember off the top of my head. Thanks. I already subbed to everyone as well. Rodney is a real community person. I really love you, Rodney. Kind of like the new Google sites. A nice start, but not ready for prime time. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah. And it's kind of like, I really wish they had a user sitting on it when they first create it. I mean, they always want to get our feedback after they put it out there for us. But don't do it that way. Get somebody who actually uses these interfaces every day in the planning pre-launch stage. And don't put it out there and be like, well, now we got 2 creator studios to teach people how to use YouTube from. You know, it just makes our job harder, but then it also gives us some new content, right? Because I didn't even know we was going to get this deep. Oh, Rodney, you also talk about tech, camera, mics, and lights. All right, cool. Yes. We talk about a lot of the same stuff. I don't talk too much about the camera. Just get the Logitech C920. I'm not, my camera knowledge does not span beyond that, so please check out Rodney for that. Okay, so now let's go to the app. All right. So with that said, let's see. My best way of doing this, I think, is to collapse Chrome. Okay. And go over here and pick what I want to share. Reflector. Okay. Probably should move it over to the middle of the screen. But sometimes I want you guys to see the chat too. So can I do both? No, I can't. Well, I can do both, but I don't want to do it that way right now. So I'm just going to leave it as is for now. I'll come back. Tell me, they really do need a users committee. Yeah, Andrew. All right. Here we go. Real quick. I really came over here to show you the Facebook creator, but let's just go into YouTube Studio real quick. Because like I said, I've been complaining about this because I wanted you guys to see that when you go into the YouTube Creator Studio and you go to your analytics and scroll over to, and they call it interactive content. All right. You see cards. And the next section, you see annotations. Clicks per clickable annotations. Well, why are they showing us anything about annotations? Right? Because they got rid of them. I mean, they're still there. The old ones are still there. But who wants to really see that in the app? Right? And then also the clicks. It tells me, all right, because I got those 7 clicks or whatever. So now it's telling me exactly what was clicked. Like, who cares? Show me about the end cards. ESM concepts. Should links be tied, embedded to a keyword, or should they be more exposed for Google to like them? ESM concepts, this has nothing to do with Google and SEO. Nothing. This is total engagement tool that you use to engage with your audience. Nobody can, let's put it this way. If you had a link in a YouTube description, you have a link in a YouTube card, you have a link in a YouTube end screen, nobody can find that link on Google by doing a Google search. So that's nothing to do with SEO. These are engagement features for your audience. Now, in the description, there is some value to having things in the description, but they would be things related to the topic of your video. Okay, because YouTube is going to look at your title first. Now, if the link just so happens to be to your website and your video is about your website, yeah, I mean, who's to say if the video got found in Google because of the title or because of the link? You would never know, right? So that's an obscure case, right? Because if somebody's searching Google for your website, you really want them to just find your website. Forget them finding your video that talks about your website. Correct? Anybody? Can I get an amen on that one, anybody? Yeah, so don't worry about the links. When you say embedded to a keyword, don't worry about that as far as on your YouTube videos. Katie's going to be upgrading to her 10-year-old Canon soon and has her eye on getting another Photoshop DSLR camera. Are too big for me, not needed yet. Rodney said mirrorless camera is smaller than a DSLR, but most have mic inputs. And it worked, Andrew. Great artful design. Andrew's great with giving those tips. Point and shoots do not really come with mic inputs if that is something you need. Okay, great. Thank you, Rodney. Okay, so let's go back to the iPhone, but this time, as a matter of fact, I proved my point about the Creator Studio app, even though I knew y'all believe me anyway. But let's now switch gears. Let's switch gears and talk about Facebook. Yes, Facebook. Facebook has a new app. Can you believe it? Like, didn't they run out of apps? But what had happened was they used to have this app called, I forget what it was called. I never had it before, so don't even worry about what it used to be called. That's gone now. It's Creator. Like, we don't have enough things called Creator to get confused. We got the YouTube Creator Studio. We got, I don't know, we're creators everywhere we go. But Facebook, I guess they want to keep it simple. So they named the app Creator. So what you can do with this app. Rodney said he already got it. And you know, I just want you to notice how long it's taking for this app to load. We're on the same page, Ileane Smith. Thank you, Rodney. And this is not my internet connection because, you know, I'm on the internet on YouTube, right? So, okay, it finally loaded. But I just want you to note how long it took to load. However, on our websites, everything's got to be speedy Gonzalez. But Facebook can take a minute and a half to load a page or an app, and it's okay because it's Facebook. All right, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Thank you for letting me do that. Well, maybe I should do some picture-in-picture. If I'm going to do that, I better make myself smaller. Hang on, guys. I forget how to make myself smaller. I have to drag it from a certain corner, and that was not the corner. Nope. I'm having user error difficulties right now with dragging that over. So there's more than one way to skin a cat. We'll just drag that over instead. Okay, but I just want to make sure you guys see everything. Okay, yes, you can see everything. All right, put myself in the corner. So, little did you guys know I snuck and started a new Facebook page. Yes, I did. And this page is called Miss Ileane Speaks. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me put it in. I haven't been promoting this page, guys, so don't worry. I was actually just using it for testing until I found out, and I actually got the heads up on this from the live streaming pros, Laria Petrucci and David Foster. And they were the ones who showed me how to use this app. All I have is a laptop. Do I need the Facebook app? Oh, this app is only for mobile. Now, remember I said this is a new Facebook page that I'm showing you. That's a regular Facebook page that you can access on your phone, on your app, wherever. But this functionality that I'm getting ready to show you can only be done on your phone. And I'm not even sure about iPads and it's only iPhone app. Yeah, there's that. It's iPhone only. And so therefore I think I already answered my question. It does not work on iPads. And it definitely doesn't work on Android yet. I'm going to take a sip. So, what this app lets you do is something we've already been doing. Going live from a mobile onto your Facebook page. However, it's a little teeny bit different. So let's see. Let's scroll down. Oh, as a matter of fact, if you want, you can head over there if you want to see my latest Anchor tutorial. So I have been posting things, and also Facebook made some other changes now where you can, hey, Ross and Nez. Hi, which one is it? Ross or Nez, or is it both of you? Facebook also made the change where they are letting you post stories. Your Facebook stories can now go to your pages. As a matter of fact, maybe that's something I should show. Thought they would be up at the top. It looks different on desktop than it does on the app. But see if I can figure out where they are, guys. Hang on. Posts following. Oh, that's going to be... No, I don't know. I don't know how you find the stories when you're on the app. I guess the person needs to see the story from their regular page, not on this creator's app. So, yeah, I got to remember, I'm not actually on the Facebook app. I'm on this creator app. So, if I were on Facebook, and I'll go back to desktop in a minute because this part is really the boring part. But just so you know, you can now go live. Oh, I guess I could go do my story here. If I want it, easily share your photos and videos. You can add to your story, post to Facebook, or send directly to individual friends using your camera. So this is where I could create a story. I'm going to assume this story would only go to my page since I'm in this app. All right. And I can go live. Okay, there's where I can go live. Sorry. I didn't. There you go. That's how I go live from here. All right. So we definitely want to flip that camera around because that's just going to be the wall. Hee hee. I know that's a little bit too much of me, isn't it? Sorry. So anywho, just to show you that you can do it. So wait, maybe I will flip the camera back around. Just to show you that you can go live from here. But the other part is the part that I'm going to show you over on desktop. All right, so let's just cancel this out. And right now, I don't even know how to cancel it out. So there you go. All right, guys, let me open back up with a mic input. Okay, Rodney and Katie are deep into the conversation about the cameras. So for right now, I think in order to keep myself from being confused, I'm going to quit the Reflector app. And I'm going to go back to showing you the screen. And I'm still on the YouTube page. Don't worry, I'm going to fix that. Okay. Go back over here. Oh, hey, Red Rocket Resells. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. Yes. It's been a great weekend, hasn't it? So let's see. I'll get over to the Ileane Live page. So what you have the opportunity to do with that app is to add your branding. Now let's see if I can remember where to do that at. I don't think it's, it might be in settings. And is it under the pages? Ah, there it is. Yay. That was a lucky guess, guys. This is also so brand new. I'm exploring it along with you, okay? So over here, this is where you can create a live creator kit for your page. So what this allows you to do, this kit will only be available to Ileane, okay? And what this allows you to do is to upload art. Say there's a logo. So for example, let's see, where is my logo on my desktop? It's way down here somewhere. Oh no, I know I have one at. And here might not show up because it's a white with, I'll try this white one, red and white one. Okay, it's kind of small. But if I wanted to, I could put that logo. Let's say I wanted to put it up here. Okay. Even though I probably wouldn't put it there. Let's put it where it would make sense. Right? If I was going live, I would probably have it down at the bottom. And it probably wouldn't be that huge. I would pick a corner. Right? To go live. And then what else would I want to do here? Let's see, it says frame. Then it says details. Oh, next is the details. All right. Oh, if I could add an intro video. And I probably have an intro video somewhere, but I'm not going to participate in that right now. I just wanted to show you guys what you can do with this. And then next, it would just be to review what I've done. So there. And maybe I would want to move that logo up because it would probably annoy me that it's down here where the controls are. I don't know. I have to test it out. So I think that's it. Create a live creative kit for your page. I think I've already done that. Okay, yeah. So let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to, let's see, we just go live. Just want that. I don't want the picture in picture. Hang on. Get rid of picture in picture. Bring that back up. All right, I appreciate you guys so much for bearing with me here. I'm going to mute the tab. All right, because I'm going to go over here and go live. So I hit that camera icon at the top of the page, and I'm going to flip the camera around and swipe to explore effects. I'm not going to add effects because I just want to go live. And I'm just going to, my live creative is on. All right, I better show you guys this because otherwise you're going to start getting annoyed. Like, Miss Ileane, why aren't you showing us this? All right, give me a second, guys. I got to turn back on the screen mirroring. All right. And that's the reason why I'm using the Ecamm Live, because remember, Google doesn't like when I screen share too much from my phone. All right, so now let me decide which ones I'm going to show here. All right, because I want you guys to see this. All right, so everybody on the same page with me. Now it's showing me that the Live Creative Kit is on, and all it was my logo, and you can see my logo there, right? See it at the bottom. And I guess I could also turn it off. Okay, I can stop using it. I can put geo controls off, and comment mode. I guess that lets me toggle the comments. I'm not going to toggle the comments. Testing the creator. I don't know if I like being called the creator, especially since I can't spell it right now. The pressure is on. Creator, yeah, I spelled it wrong, see? Okay, so now I'm going to say done, and now I'm going to go live. And this is a test of the Facebook Creator app, and I'm also live on YouTube. So technically right now I am multi-streaming. Oh my gosh. I never wanted to do that, but they forced it on me, my lovely people over on YouTube. But in any event, I do think that I can do something else interesting here. No, it looks like I can't enable the, see the little magic wand at the bottom? Looks like I can't turn that on, and I'm not exactly sure why. Let's go to the three dots and see what that's just about the comment mode now. And of course, nobody's over there commenting. Oh, I could comment, okay, but I'm not going to. And I'm not sure why I'm not able to turn on any of the effects right now. I guess that's just the way the app is working. Maybe I should have done it before I went live. So I'm just going to end this one, and we'll just pretend we're going to start another one just to see if we get a chance to turn on effects. You probably can only turn on the effects prior to, not while you're actually in the live. Okay, I'm going to post that. All right, so let's try it again, guys. So yeah, swipe to explore effects, but I'm on normal, like if I'm doing a story. That's the weirdest effect ever, but let's see what happens when I go live. Video uploaded. Okay, that's talking about that past video. Ah, it went away. So the effects don't work on this creator app. Right now they don't, and we'll see if they end up doing it later on. So let's go over now to desktop. And I act like I can switch back really quickly, which I can't because I'm still like, no, what am I doing? Okay, let's scroll down. Let's get rid of, I'm going to turn off my iPhone, guys. All right. So, in fact, let me turn off reflector. Just one less thing for me to worry about here. Okay. So let's just scroll down and see if I can see where I posted that. Let's go to the videos tab. Actually, there's a live videos tab. Oh, there it is. It says live video. So it's just really showing that my logo was there. And I think I could add a second element. It was one of the things that David and Laria were talking about. And also, they recommend using portrait mode for this, not landscape, which of course is kind of goofy, but they want everybody to get used to watching things in portrait for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. All right, you also get a live videos tab with this layout, because that's the other thing. Let me talk about that as well. You have to change the layout of your page. So I decided that my template would be the video creator. All right. But, we have all these different options of page templates. Now, this creator app is only available. I'm going to come on cam for this. You have to have a person's page. A person's page. And it's ironic that I just so happened to start this Miss Ileane Speaks page, I don't know, maybe about a month and a half ago. I just wanted to use it for testing, basically testing things on this Ecamm Live app, right? And getting the hang of using it. And when I tried to turn this creator app on my regular Facebook page, which is Basic Blog Tips, it tells you can't do it. It's only for individual pages. It's not for businesses. That doesn't mean that you can't conduct business. On our profiles, technically the terms of service are we're not supposed to use our profile for business. But if you have a personal page, then you can use this Facebook creator. Now, 6 months from now, all this stuff is going to be changed. So this is as of the end of November 2017. Okay. All right, let's check out what's going on over here in the chat. I'm looking for the event on Facebook. Yeah, I'll give you that link so you can just see the replay of it. And like I said, it's on a page that you probably never heard of before. Nope. Clicked the wrong link. Sorry. Facebook.com/Miss Ileane Speaks. I'll just give you the link. Just go to Miss Ileane Speaks. That's the name of the page over there, beauty. And then on the side, you'll see the tabs for video or live video. Both of them will take you to the videos that I've done over there. Okay, so if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so now I clicked on the wrong thing and Facebook doesn't want to let me go back. All right. Because they have a big promotion up for this feature. They really want people to explore this feature, but I've already turned it on, but they didn't want to let me get out of there. So yeah. All right. So following you on the Facebook Creator app. Oh, okay, great. Thanks, Katie. Yes, you did twist my arm so hard, Andrew. So you can put comments on the screen. Yeah. Good point, Ross. I'm sorry I didn't see that when I was doing the demo to actually put a comment up there, but I guess if you guys are going to hang, we might just go back in here. Let's go back into it and put something else on the app, on that creators page. This is so new, and we might as well go in here and explore it all. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my phone back on before we get to that point. I've already turned it off. Wait, and I already turned off Reflector. Oh, yeah, and in fact, I did a little tutorial for using this Reflector app too, because the way I'm doing this screen share of my phone is using Reflector 3. They came up with a new addition, but hey, that's way too many tutorials all wrapped into one right now. Okay, so we're not going to go there, but I just wanted to let you guys know that is how that was being powered by Reflector 3. They just upgraded. All right, so here we are, and I think I had to edit the page. Okay, and then where was that thing about the creator tip? Nope, I don't want to edit that. Let's go back to publishing tools. See, last time I found it by mistake, and now I'm like, how do I get back to that again? I see you guys, notifications, so you guys have, must be in settings. So that's where I was. Settings, videos. Okay, there you go. Somebody write that down. Settings, videos. settings, videos. All right. So now we're going to go in here and edit our kit. Let's see if I can. I do, in fact, I'm pretty sure I want to move that logo now back up to the top. But let's say I have another piece of art that I want to upload. Off the top of my head, I can't think of one. Oh, here was one that I was playing with. Is that the one? I want to make sure that's the one where it's blank on the inside. Yeah. So let's just say this, even though this is goofy, doesn't make sense that I would pretend that I was on a computer. Just want to show you guys that you can have more than one here. That's all I'm trying to get at. Probably not the most brilliant idea to do it this way, but I just so happen to have that lovely piece of art from the last YouTube thumbnail that I made. Oh, video thumbnail. Actually, it was a Facebook video thumbnail. So let's go next. Next. Submit. Yeah, that's going to look dumb. So I'm going back. I'm getting rid of that. Because I really just want to answer Ross, a.k.a. Professor Nez's question. I don't want to delete this. You sure you want to delete? Oh, and I'll do is just hit the delete key in order to get rid of that. So, also I'm going to trim this down a little. I don't need to be so big. Okay. Next. And it says frames and stickers. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me go back into that. Frames and stickers. Like what? Oh, it wants. Oh, okay. In other words, I can look at it with the frames and stickers. I'm not sure why I'm seeing. I don't get a chance to get rid of that. So, guess it's just letting me know this is what it's going to look like with the frames and the stickers. Okay, Facebook. I know I'm a little slow. Okay. All right. So, I have the app open now, guys. Wait. I just want you to know that it did not update to the new artwork. And it could be because that app was actually open when I went back there. So give it a second. And also you guys need to be watching this while I'm doing it. So let's get that going. Thank you so much for your patience with me. I'm supposed to have a little thingy. There you go. There's that little thingy I'm supposed to have. I was looking for it in the wrong place. My bad. Let's move this over. Okay, this time I'm not going to have myself on picture-in-picture because that's kind of dumb. I'm just going to go live. All right, we're going to click the camera icon up at the top right, and it's going to give me a choice between doing this crazy thing that I'm glad that we can't do that when we go live. All right, so we're going to go live. So you notice I can't do that. Oh, my logo's in the right place now. All right, so I'm just even going to say something really quick. Just going to say hi just to get us started. Done. And I guess I have to click live again. Starting a live video. Okay. Because this is a very important question that Ross has asked. So now it doesn't give me the option to click on that comment. Isn't that interesting? I had that. Oh, here it is. Okay. It took a while to come in. And I'm going to say Ileane. The typing is kind of funky. Smith. .com. I'm just going to post that as a comment, right? Does it let me pin that comment? Yep, it lets me pin the comment. Okay, anybody else want to come over and comment there so we can see what it looks like when there's more comments on the screen? You go to facebook.com/Miss Ileane Speaks. So it's MSILEANE Speaks. Ms. Ileane Speaks. Come on, Beauty Bubble, where are you? Come over, somebody come over and leave a comment just so we can see how it looks with the comments here. You lovely people. All right, let's see. Is anybody here? I left the link over there in YouTube. Okay, one person made it. Yay! Can you post a comment under the video? Just anything. Just say hi. We just want to see what the comments look like on screen. Post a comment. Oh, you left? Gee whiz. Well, are you still on the YouTube side? All right, somebody came back. Okay, I'm going to take another drink while you guys are... Oh, Beauty is here. Yay. Okay. Andrew, hi. I'm so glad you guys love me because I love y'all. So there you go. That's what it looks like. And if I wanted to change that, thank you, Beauty. If I wanted to change that, of course, when somebody says I'm gorgeous, I'm going to pin that comment instead. There you go. So now Beauty's comment is pinned. Okay, great. And then congratulations. Yeah, I am so glad that I actually started this page. Not thinking that I was actually going to be able to use it for something. But now I do so much live streaming